Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you has turned ordinary people into legends almost overnight. People think a coin must be ancient to be valuable, but the truth hides in the smallest details. This nickel gives you a superbike or a small house for your dream, or an Apple cell phone. 2014 P Jefferson Nickel from the United States. Yes, the one that weighs exactly 5 grams has surprised collectors before. Not because every coin is priceless, but because a tiny mint error can turn something ordinary into something people fight for in auctions. And today, I want you to feel that same electricity, that same possibility, that maybe the coin lying quietly in your drawer isn't just metal, it might be an unopened door waiting for the right hands. Imagine holding a coin millions of people ignore every single day. They spend it, lose it, drop it on the ground without a second thought. But you are different. You are here because you're curious. You pay attention. And what if I told you that a rare 2014 P nickel with a dramatic mint error could explode in value, not just a little, but in a way that shocks even experts? This isn't fantasy. Collectors have paid unbelievable amounts for rare errors, and that's why people search day and night. Your coin might not just be a nickel, it might be your signal from destiny. I know what you're thinking. Is this real? Can this really happen? That same question has crossed the minds of thousands before they discovered a rare piece in their own pocket change. You don't need blind belief. You need open eyes. Error coins, double dies, off-center strikes, clipped edges, wrong planchet mistakes have changed lives before. Some have sold for thousands, even tens of thousands. So why are you confused? Why hesitate? If you have a 2014 P nickel, you owe it to yourself to check it carefully. A microscopic flaw can flip the story instantly. Picture this moment. Your phone lights up. A message. Someone from an auction platform is typing. They've seen your listing. They're interested. Your heartbeat suddenly picks up, because deep inside, you know this isn't just a sale, this is validation. Collectors don't search for coins. They search for stories, mysteries, accidents of history. They explore eBay, Facebook groups, private auctions, hunting for something unusual, something that appears only once in a lifetime. And yours could be the one they never expected. But listen closely. Don't let excitement blind you. Not every coin is valuable, and not every story is true. Some people online spread false claims just to get attention. Don't fall for lies. Focus only on the truth. The U.S. Mint sometimes releases coins with real errors, and those errors can be extremely valuable. If your coin has one, even a tiny one, doors can open that you never imagined. And once they open, trust me, the world won't look the same anymore. Now imagine this scene. You sit alone with your coin under a bright light. You rotate it slowly, watching the shine move across its surface. And then something catches your eye. Maybe the letters look doubled. Maybe the edge seems clipped. Maybe one side is struck deeper than the other. And in that instant, your breath freezes. Because suddenly, you're not holding a normal 5-gram nickel anymore. You're holding a secret. Collectors love secrets. They love the thrill of the unknown. They don't buy metal. They buy mystery, rarity, accidents that escape the mint. They gather on eBay, in Facebook groups, in coin communities waiting for one chance to own something rare. And when a real error appears, they don't hesitate. They bid. They compete. They push the price higher and higher. And you become the person who discovered the treasure everyone wants. Listen to this part carefully. You don't need fake promises. You don't need to convince anyone with tricks. Just show what you have. Let the suspense do the work. Let the collectors feel that magnetic pull, that burning curiosity that makes them watch your entire video without blinking. You're not giving them a lie. You're giving them a possibility. And possibility is more powerful than any guarantee. If you're still confused, still doubting, ask yourself one thing. What if this is your moment? What if the coin you ignored for years is actually your turning point? Don't hide it. Don't let it collect dust. Check it, show it, list it, share it. Why hold back when opportunity might already be in your hands? People have flipped error coins for a shocking amount before, and they will do it again. So here you are at the end of this moment, holding a story in your hand. This isn't a joke, and this isn't empty hype. This is a reminder to pay attention. Feel the weight of your 2014 P nickel, the same 5 grams that might mean more today than they ever have. People don't become lucky by accident. They become lucky by noticing what others ignore. Maybe your coin is the one hiding a secret. Maybe tonight is the night you decide to find out. And if destiny really is hiding in a nickel, then you're already holding the key. The moment you pick up a 2013 P Jefferson nickel, it doesn't look special at all. It looks like a normal 5-cent coin. Simple, ordinary. But you don't think this coin is give you a small house or a truck and a Apple iPad. That's not confirmed as something millions of people have touched without realizing what they were holding. But listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you has shocked collectors, confused beginners, and made thousands of people start checking their pockets. People say common coins can't change your life. But what if one ordinary nickel is hiding a secret so rare that even experts keep searching for it? You're watching this thinking, come on, how can a 5-cent coin be that important? And that is exactly where the story begins. The 2013 P nickel normally weighs about 5 grams, made from a copper-nickel blend, and the Denver Mint produced a huge number of them. On paper, it's nothing rare, nothing valuable, nothing unusual. But every now and then, among those millions, a mistake slips through, a mint error. And that's when everything changes. That's when a 5-cent coin suddenly becomes something collectors will fight for, something auction houses will spotlight, something people list on eBay for prices no one expects. Imagine this moment. You're holding your 2013 P nickel, turning it slowly under the light. For a second you feel like something is off, a doubling in the letters, a strange shadow on Jefferson's profile, a rotated die, a clipped planchet, a missing layer, anything that wasn't supposed to happen. And suddenly your heartbeat changes. You wonder, wait, did I just find something people are searching for? That suspense, that tension, that possibility, that's what makes collectors stay awake at night. Because the difference between a normal coin and a valuable error is often so small that only a sharp eye can catch it. You might not believe this, but many people have sold modern error nickels for surprising amounts. Sometimes hundreds, sometimes thousands, just because a coin had a flaw the mint never intended. The 2013 P isn't famous for being rare, but error versions have appeared in auctions and collectors always keep an eye out. Imagine listing your coin on eBay, watching the bids climb slowly. Someone jumps in at the last second. Another collector argues they've never seen this error before. A bidding war begins, and suddenly your small, ordinary nickel is the center of attention. People often say, is this real? Is this possible? Why would anyone pay for a mistake? And you simply smile, because collectors love mistakes. The rarer the error, the higher the excitement. If your coin shows strong doubling or a dramatic die crack, or a misaligned strike, or a possible planchet error, then yes, its value can grow. Not millions, not magic, not fairy tales, but enough to make you double-check every coin you ever touch again. Enough to make you realize opportunities hide in the smallest places. And this is where the real twist of the story comes in. You're not just listening for entertainment. You're listening because deep down you're hoping that maybe, just maybe, your coin is the one hiding something special. You start asking yourself, if collectors are searching, why am I hesitating? Why am I confused? Why am I ignoring something that could be valuable? And that moment of confusion, that's exactly where opportunity dies for most people. Don't let it die for you. If the coin is in your hand, look at it, study it, use your chance. Picture this scene. You walk into a coin shop. The expert holds your nickel under a magnifier. He pauses. His face changes. He leans in again. That silence, that suspense, those few seconds feel like hours. Then he looks at you and says one sentence that changes everything. "Where did you find this?" Suddenly, you're not just a random person anymore. You're the finder of something rare, something interesting, something worth talking about. And trust me, collectors love talking about unusual coins. If you choose to sell, you have options. Auction houses welcome error coins. eBay is full of collectors searching day and night. Facebook marketplace groups are filled with people wanting modern errors. Each platform has someone who might be looking for exactly what you're holding right now. And here's the best part. You're not just selling a coin, you're selling a story, a mystery, a unique accident of history, something that no one else might have. And that's what gives collectors a thrill they're addicted to. So don't let doubt stop you. Don't think it's impossible. Don't assume your coin is worthless just because someone else said so. If you have a 2013 P Jefferson Nickel, check it carefully. Turn it under good lighting. Look at the edges. Look for doubling. Look for cracks. Look for anything unusual. Real value comes from rarity, and rarity comes from mistakes no one expected. And if your coin has one of those mistakes, even a small one, your story could begin today. And finally, this entire time, you've been waiting for one thing: hope. The hope that something in your pocket, something so ordinary, could actually become extraordinary. The hope that a tiny piece of metal could surprise you. And that hope is real. That excitement is real. And the possibility is real. Not exaggerated, not fantasy. Just simple truth. Rare errors exist. People sell them. People buy them. And you could be the next lucky finder. Imagine holding a coin in your hand, ordinary at first glance, but secretly holding the power to change your life forever. Today, I'm talking about something so rare, so astonishing, that most collectors only dream of laying eyes on it. A 2014 P Jefferson Nickel Liberty. And no, I'm not exaggerating. What I'm about to tell you could make you rethink everything you thought you knew about coins. This coin may look small, just a standard 5-cent piece, but its true value lies in the stories, the history, and the unbelievable rarity it represents. With a weight of just over 5 grams, it's light enough to carry anywhere, yet heavy enough in significance to turn your ordinary collection into a treasure trove. You might have seen nickels before, but trust me, none compare to this one. Now, you might be wondering, why is this coin so special? The answer lies in its minting, its unique features, and a rare error that very few people have ever discovered. Collectors all over the world would give anything to get their hands on a coin like this. And I'm not talking small money here. We're talking values that could easily surpass $1 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. Millions. Imagine this. You walk into a coin auction, your heart pounding, holding the very nickel I'm showing you now. The auctioneer calls for bids. The room goes silent, and suddenly everyone realizes the coin you hold is the rarest piece in the world. Every bid climbs higher and higher, and by the end, you walk away with a fortune in your hands. This isn't fantasy. It happens every day with coins like this. Even if auctions aren't your thing, platforms like eBay or Facebook Marketplace open up endless opportunities. People are searching online right now for coins just like this, willing to pay astonishing amounts to own something so rare. If this coin is in your possession, the power is literally in your hands. You could be the person who changes your financial future overnight. But here's where it gets even more exciting. This coin isn't just about money. It's about prestige, about holding something so rare that collectors, investors, and enthusiasts around the world will envy you. Owning a 2014 P Jefferson Nickel Liberty is like holding a secret key to a hidden world that very few get to enter. And yes, mistakes happen in minting. Small errors that make coins like this almost mythical. That's what makes them invaluable. You may be confused thinking, is this for real? I assure you, I'm not joking. People overlook these coins all the time, thinking they're just ordinary. But the truth is, if you have one and don't act, you could be missing the opportunity of a lifetime. The difference between someone's fortune and their ordinary life could literally be this tiny piece of metal. Let me paint a picture. Late at night, you examine your coin, realize it's more than just a collectible. It's your ticket to auctions, your opportunity on online marketplaces, your hidden treasure that could unlock unimaginable wealth. Imagine the envy, the admiration, and yes, even the shock when people realize what you're holding. It's dramatic, it's suspenseful, and is entirely real. And here's the final secret most people will never tell you. The value of this coin isn't just theoretical. Coins like this are sold for amounts that most people can't even imagine. Millions of dollars exchange hands, all because someone recognized the rarity, the mistake, or the hidden magic in a seemingly ordinary nickel. And that's exactly why you need to pay attention. So, if you ever stumble upon a 2014 P Jefferson Nickel Liberty, don't ignore it. Don't let it sit in a drawer, collecting dust. This coin could change everything. Your financial future, your status in the collector's world, and your story for years to come. The choice is yours, but remember, opportunities like this are fleeting, and suspense like this doesn't wait. Will you act, or will you let the fortune slip through your fingers?